How's it going, guys? LJ here for NG Tech, and hope you all had a good Christmas and New Year's. All the best for all my viewers for 2010 and everyone on the YouTube world. Now, excuse my voice because I have a bit of a cold, but this video will be a review of the Speck Seethru Case for the MacBook 15-inch. Now, I've had this case for 6 months now, and first off, I gotta say it's an amazing case. It protected my MacBook beautifully. I have one little chip under. I'll show you later. But overall, I've heard reviews of people saying it scratches their MacBooks. Straight away, it doesn't. It didn't scratch. I take off my case around once every 2 weeks, and it didn't scratch anything where the hinges were, or it didn't scratch at all. So that's one thing. Now, scratch-wise on the case, it scratches a lot. I mean, you can probably see it a little bit right here. It's clear plastic. You're going to see the scratches. You can also go for the Speck matte finish, which will give you the smudges on the case, but not the scratches. So I hesitated a long time, but I went for the plastic case, the clear case. So, one thing why I'm doing this review also is probably for the case, but also a response video from Apple Stuff 100. I'll put his name on in case I did a mistake. But he bought the case, and he said he had weird dots on it. Now, I had the same thing. I didn't take much notice about it. I just, went along. But now that I saw that video, I do get the same dots. Now, what I think and what he was saying as well is that dust gets under the case, and it gets, I don't know how to say it, but it gets like printed on the case. So then, even with solution, you can't take it off. So I'll show you in a minute. So right now, I'll show you how to take it off. Jessica Alba wallpaper. Alright, so that's the guy. Apple Stuff 100, if you want to. He's also doing a big giveaway after 150 subscribers. He's got 23 right now. And so yeah, go check out his channel. He's got a lot of good content on there. So, for the case, let me show you. To take it off, very easy. What you do is just grab one of the sides, pull. There's two attachments on each side. There's 4 in total, 1 on the top as well. Just take it off. That's it. So, dots for the dots. So let's see. I'm not sure if you're gonna see that very well, but let me see. You probably see some a little bit here. Of course, you get a light flashing on it. But here, all over the case, you have dots. Now, when you touch it, you don't feel it. You probably can tell right here. Try to get it in focus right here. Tell all this. That's where the most dots are, and that's where the edges, all around the edges of the case, you get dots. So that's what I'm thinking is most likely the dust getting under the case that are making these dots, and then you have them all over the case, all over there. So, I mean, when you have it on the MacBook, you don't really see them much. I mean, I didn't really take any notice until I knew there were dots, but I didn't really notice. And so now to take the bottom apart. So one bad part of this, one bad aspect of the case is the 2 hinges right here and right here. They're very fragile, so they break off. Both of these broke off, so you can see if you pull, it just comes off. But it still holds. I mean, it still holds fine. They broke off after what, 2 weeks? 2 months. I'm sorry, and it still holds fine. So I mean, not a big deal. But so to take it off, what I do is, let me just put it in the middle. What I do is put the MacBook on its side like so. There's a hinge here. just grab it. Show you, grab it here, just pull, and grab the end of it, and you just pull, and that's it. Really easy to take off, so that's good. So one thing that so I mean, you can see on the sides, no scratches whatsoever. There is none. Yeah, you see, just a little bit of dust, you just, take them off. Wipe it off with a cloth. So one chip that I had was right here. You most likely won't see it, but right here is a chip. So, I don't know if it's the case, most likely because when I looked at the case after, there was a bit of a piece of plastic that was coming out of the case. I don't know why. So, it is definitely the case I did that, because since I have the MacBook, I've always had the case. So, but I mean, for one chip, if I didn't have the case, all this part right here would have been scratched. Because I got a friend who has it, who has a 13-inch, and all this part is scratched because of when you put it down like so, and then it just kind of slides on the desk and it scratches all that part. So definitely, guys, I think I paid around 30 bucks for it. It's a must-have if you have a MacBook. It does add bulk, it does add weight, but if you want to keep your MacBook perfect, nice and clean, no scratches, then that's definitely the way to go. So let me just set this down to the side. So back to the case. Bottom bit, got quite a bit of scratches here. Probably can see right there, around here. But that's from setting it down, I've had this case for 6 weeks now. What am I saying, 6 months? And, but yeah, it's done a great job, guys, If you're on the market, I haven't tried, there's the in case that does one as well. I haven't tried it. I know the Speck is rated the best out of the cases for the MacBook out there. So there you go, guys. Really, it's been just a quick overview of the Speck case. So yeah, I definitely recommend taking the case off around once every 2 weeks to get the dust off, and maybe you'll limit also all these dots that you get on the case. Overheat wise, it doesn't overheat more than what it normally does. You get a vent here, only comes out here. The design goes all the way up, but the opening is only a square right here. But it doesn't overheat the MacBook. So definitely, if you have a MacBook, and either if you're like me, just love having just no scratches on your computers and phones. I mean, my iPhone, I've had it for almost 2 years now, and actually a year and a half, and it's pretty much in brand new condition. I mean, I take a lot of care of my stuff. But there's one good aspect: if you want to resell your computer after to whoever, if it's in good condition, then So, as always, guys, comment, rate, subscribe. Go check out Apple Stuff 100 for his big giveaway after 150 subscribers. And if you'd like to leave me a comment about any question on the product that I just reviewed, feel free. And it's been LJ from Fringy Tech, signing out. Peace.